Yo, what is up, guys? It's your boy Clock1 here, and welcome back to another episode of WWE Supercard. We are on the Neville ring domination, and we'll get to that in just a second. But before we do that, I guess we could do a King of the Ring update real quick. We are doing terrible right now in this King of the Ring. I think we're we're barely top eight. Oh, never mind, we got to seventh place now. But to be honest, it's my fault as to why I'm doing terrible in this King of the Ring. I'm actually one of the best decks in this King of the Ring. I think there's like four people that have good decks in this King of the Ring, so I should at least be top four at the worst. But I just haven't really had time to play this game. The last day and a half, I was busy with other things, so I haven't really had time to energize my guys or anything. Um, so if I was able to actually do that, I probably would be at least easily top four. So I got to start working my way back up and make up my losses. But yeah, that's my King of the Ring update. Also, I know you guys knew I was already in a King of the Ring before this in the last episode. Um, and you guys, I kind of told you guys I was easily going to make top two. Well, I was wrong because I did not know that there was also a third guy in that last King of the Ring that had a good deck. He just plays so badly, I didn't really think anything of it. And I think he plays seventh place or something like that. And then I ended up facing him in the semifinals. I passed through quarterfinals easily. And then I made it to semifinals, and I realized he had a good deck, and I was like, oh crap, I actually have a chance of losing. And then, first match, he blew me out 0-5. I don't know how he did it. All the matches that were called, or all the we or okay, let me rephrase this. His deck was basically the same as mine. Like he had a Bliss as a single, and then he had two I don't know what his divas were, but they obviously beat mine. And then he had the Bret Hart. He also had the Goldberg Money in the Bank card as a tag team. So he beat me in one of the tag teams because he had his Goldberg card in there. And then for whatever reason, we when our Blisses faced, I guess they had a coin flip or something, or his procced. No, I guess his procced, and then he beat me there, which he got lucky. And then his Bret Hart was called, and my Bret Hart wasn't called. So his Bret Hart went up against my Roman Reigns, and obviously I lost there. And then his Diva beat me, and then his tag team with his Money in the Bank Goldberg beat me there. So he 5-0'd me. And then the second match, I don't know what it was. I think it was 3-2. So he beat me 2-0, and then I obviously lost in the semifinals. So I got two elite cards. And like I said, or not like I said, but like I said, I told you guys that I don't really need elite cards. I only need elite divas, and I barely even need elite pro divas now. I only need like really one at this point. So I didn't really think of opening it up on an episode. So I opened the rewards up, and I got Big Show. I got Big Show, and I got no. Who did I get? It was one of the Usos, and it was Big Show. I think. I'm trying to make sure. I could have swore it was one of the Usos and Big Show. But yeah, anyways, terrible cards. No, it was Jack Swagger. That's who it was. It was Jack Swagger and the Usos. One of the Usos. I don't remember which one. But yeah. Anyways, terrible cards. So we're now in this King of the Ring. But anyways, I want to talk to you guys about ring domination because as you guys can see, I do have it done. And I know I told you guys in the last episode that I would be getting the Neville card on this episode. But yesterday I was just really busy. I actually didn't even get to upload or even make an episode yesterday, which I'm really sad about because I think I was on a 12, 13 13 video um, streak at this point because I've uploaded this series every day since I started it. So I'm really sad that I missed a day. I knew I was going to miss a day. I just didn't know when it was going to be. But I wasn't even home yesterday all day. I was at my cousin's house just hanging out with him. And I didn't get home till like 6:30, and then when I did get home, I fell asleep. I took a nap, and then I woke up at like 9, and then I just went and played Xbox with my friends. So I never really had time at all throughout any of the day to be able to record an episode and then upload it, and that usually takes a few hours. So yeah, I definitely did not have time for that. But when I was at my cousin's, I was just hanging out with him, so I did have time to actually play this games and I honestly didn't even think anything of it. I was just playing it. I got Neville, and then I didn't really think anything of it. And then it was until now when I started to record this episode when I realized that this was actually the plan for this episode was to get him on the episode. So I do apologize about that, guys. It's not that big of a deal, but it would have been cool to get him with you guys. But like I said, it's not that big of a deal. It's just I wasn't really thinking anything of it at the time yesterday when I was playing the game. So I do apologize about that. But anyways, I do have him trained up. I just don't. Oh, crap! You guys can't see that. You guys can't see that. Oh crap! What the heck? No, don't look at that. We'll get to that in just a minute. Um, but yeah, I do have Neville trained up. He is actually a great card. I think I talked about this in the last episode. I thought at first when we were gonna get a Neville event card, when I first heard that he was the event card, I was like, oh, that's he's probably not gonna be a great card. He's probably only gonna be good for speed, and that's it. Um, and I'm safe to say that I was wrong. And I'm really happy that I was wrong. I thought he was going to be only a 1-stat card, but he's actually a 2-stat card. He's actually the second best card in the game for power. I don't know why. I think it should be charisma or toughness, but it's power. And I think it's power because he's probably the toughest guy in the cruiserweight division. Or strongest, I should say. But yeah, he's the second best card for power in the game. He only loses to the Event Goldberg card, which says a lot considering how rare that Goldberg event card is. This Neville is going to be a great card, and I'm really happy that I got it, and I can't wait for the Pro. So that is awesome. Now, I kind of spoiled this just like a minute ago, but as you guys can see, I do have a Pro now. That's, I haven't got a Pro in like probably 6 days now, which is insane. So I'm really happy about this Pro. And I guess you could say it was worth the wait because Jericho is a great pro to have. And I'm really happy about this. And it was actually crazy how I got him. I finished the ring domination yesterday. Right after I got Neville, I trained him up, put him into my wild mode deck so I could start leveling him up. And then I played like 3 matches. And on my 3rd match, I pulled Chris Jericho off the board. I knew my ultimate card was coming eventually off the board because I've had a lot of resets throughout the ring domination. So I knew it was just a matter of time as to when Jericho was going to be, or not Jericho, but when an ultimate card was going to get pulled. And then I pulled him and I was like, oh my god, I was freaking out because, like I said, it's been a while since I got a pro. And he was also a good pro, so really happy about that. And couldn't be any happier to get him as the pro. And as you guys can see, I kind of got a few cards set up so I can be training them up. But that is not what I want to show you guys right now. I want to talk to you guys quickly about Money in the Bank and the rewards that we got. Because I didn't really get to talk too much about them in the last episode. I wasn't really focusing too much on it. I was just focusing a little bit more on the money or on the ring domination event. But as you guys know, the 2 rewards are Braun Strowman and Charlotte. And I'm happy and I'm sad about this because I guess we'll start with why I'm sad about this. The reason why I'm sad about this is because honestly, these 2 cards are pretty terrible. And I mean, when I mean pretty terrible, I mean they're terrible. Because I know Money in the Bank cards aren't always going to be the best cards. I think the event cards will always be better. But I thought they would at least be decent cards. And to be honest, they are terrible. Because Braun Strowman doesn't beat any event card. And the only card he actually beats that's good in this game is the Goldberg Money in the Bank card. He only beats that card. He actually loses to the Brock Lesnar Money in the Bank card. So basically, in the last Money in the Bank, if you went for Gold, oh my god, if you went for Brock, you're good. But if you went for Goldberg, then you better fear this card because Braun Strowman can beat the Goldberg card, but he doesn't beat the Brock card. I don't know why, but yeah, that's the case. So he's a terrible card for that. And then, obviously, we have the Charlotte card, which at first you think, oh, that's a great card. But she loses to the Lita card, and she also loses to the Alexa Bliss in all 4 stats. Yes. She loses to Alexa Bliss in all 4 stats. And, I don't really know what to say to that, because I thought they gave us this card to kind of give us a counter to the Alexa Bliss card. So basically, I thought they gave us this card for those that didn't get the Alexa Bliss card. so that people that have this card have a chance to beat Alexa Bliss. But this card loses in all 4 stats. So this card is not worth it. Especially knowing that it's 22,800 contracts. That is ridiculous. That's like 44,000 contracts. 45,000, I think, actually. Like, what? I don't know. If you went, I'm sorry to say this, but if you are actually going for these contracts and you're going for Braun Strowman or for Charlotte, you are retarded. I am sorry. And if you're going for these rewards in general, I don't know why you're doing it. I mean, I can see why you're doing it if you don't have a good diva yet. Like, if you don't have Lita or Alexa Bliss, then I can see why you're going for Charlotte. But Braun Strowman's not worth it at all because you're going to lose to any other card with Braun Strowman. The only cards you're going to beat are the normal Ultimate cards that aren't, like, Money in the Bank or event card themed at all. And Charlotte's still a terrible card if you're going for her, because now if you have Charlotte, you're going to be going up against Alexa Bliss and Lita, and you're going to lose almost every time. So, it's just like, why did they even do this? And the fact that it's Braun versus Charlotte is also another thing that confuses the hell out of me. I think it should have been either Braun versus Sammy or Charlotte versus Sasha. I don't know why they went up with these two against each other, because it's obvious as to who everyone's going to go for. And I think that what they should do for Money in the Bank rewards is they should put up 2 guys that are hard to choose between. Like last time, it was Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar. 2 cards that would be hard to choose between. And then this time, I was hoping it would be John Cena versus AJ Styles with the Royal Rumble themed background. Because those 2 cards would be amazing, and they would be hard to choose between, because obviously John Cena is great for power and charisma, and then AJ is really good for like speed and charisma, or speed and power, or something like that. So they decided to go this route, and I'm really confused as to why they did it. I'm sad about why they did it, because like I told you guys, I've been grinding out Money in the Bank because I was actually planning on going for the rewards that were going to be set in this one. But I am not going to do it now, because after watching a few different YouTubers give their opinions on these rewards, and a few people on Twitter talk about them, it's not worth it. And to be honest, I think the next set of rewards are going to be amazing to go for, because by the time we get the next set of rewards, we might have a new tier. And if that's the case, we'll probably have the new tier for the rewards in the Money in the Bank, because it's 40 days away, or actually it's 33 days away. So the next rewards should actually be worth going for. So I'm just gonna wait till the next rewards, and honestly, by the time we get the next set of rewards, I'll probably have enough to get both the rewards. So I'll probably have like 40-something thousand by the time the rewards expire. So that'll be cool. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about that because I am just so confused as to why they went this route with the rewards. I think it was a dumb idea. And I do feel bad for anyone that goes for Charlotte or already has her, because one, her pick is not good. She doesn't even have the title in her picture when she is the women's champ. And 2, I don't know. It's Roadblock themed. I don't know why they went with Roadblock. Like, what? They should have just went with Royal Rumble. But, you know, it is what it is. I'm just a little bit frustrated with that. But, I guess we can quickly do a ranked mode match. Why not? And then we'll end the episode off here. I'm just trying to make sure that my deck is correct, which it is. I always, for some reason, every time I go into ranked mode, I think my deck is not set up right, but it is. I just never really touch ranked mode, and I don't know if we're gonna. Oh, there we go. We're versing Amit. I don't even know how you pronounce that, but let's load up this match here. All right. It's a diva. We're obviously going to do Alexa. We're going to go up against a Harden Bailey. Okay, well, that guy's got some pretty terrible diva luck. Oh, never mind. He's got a Charlotte. Let's do. Oh wait, it's a tag. Okay. We'll do Roman Reigns and Heath Slater. Slater, baby. Oh, 3-0'd him. Okay. Waiting on network simulator. Alright. Oh yeah, I forgot you get 5 picks in ranked mode. I totally forgot about that. Ultimate card? No. That'd be insane. Um, Update on my... I know you guys might be curious as to where my team stands for the leaderboards on ranked mode. Maybe you care. I don't know. You might. But, Nameless is still kicking ass. I think at one point he was like top 200, but he's at 378 now. It's obviously very hard to stay up in that high of rank. So I commend him. And then obviously Noel and everyone else is up there too. So um, it's just crazy. And wow, I'm almost at the bottom for ranked mode. Um, I just don't really see the point of playing ranked mode for what you get for the rewards. It's just not worth it. But yeah, that's gonna be it for the episode, guys. I don't know what we're gonna do next episode. I think we'll have the Jericho done by the time we do the next episode, and I'm sure we'll just play some matches and stuff like that in the next episode. But yeah, it's been it. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Like I always say, if you guys are enjoying this series, don't be afraid to show your support by dropping a like and subscribing if you have not already. And if you guys ever want to contact me or ask me questions or just chat with me, my Twitter is down in the description below. You guys can do whatever you want with that. And if you don't have a Twitter, because I know some of you guys don't, you can comment down in the comment section too. I also check that stuff. So if you don't have a Twitter and you feel like commenting, you can also do that. But yeah, hope you guys have a great day. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. And I'll see you guys later.